Welcome to Tech in 10, where we dive into the top events in tech and why they matter. First up, Google is at the center of a significant antitrust trial. They're arguing that forcing the sale of its ad exchange, ADX, would be too risky. The tech giant claims that such a divestiture would be technically challenging, potentially harming small publishers, creating security risks, and destabilizing a $15.9 billion business. Engineers testify that ADX is deeply intertwined with Google's infrastructure, and separating it could take years, deterring potential buyers. This case matters because its outcome could significantly reshape the digital advertising landscape. It could impact revenues across the open web and set a precedent for how integrated digital platforms might be unwound in the future. Turning to AI, we have an analysis of NVIDIA and Microsoft's different strategic investments in OpenAI. NVIDIA invested later in OpenAI, securing long-term demand for its GPUs and further integrating hardware and software collaboration. In contrast, Microsoft made early investments, embedding OpenAI into Azure and enterprise software. This has allowed Microsoft to benefit from early model integrations, while NVIDIA locks in future infrastructure demands. This is crucial because it showcases two different strategies for AI dominance: cloud and software integration versus an infrastructure-led approach. The choices made by these companies could influence how investors, enterprise customers, and chip partners make their bets. Next, Micron's stock has surged by about 40%, driven by a strong demand for AI memory. The company reported positive results due to high demand for HBM and DRAM from AI data centers. Although supply constraints exist, the company is planning for HBM4 and has seen significant margin expansion. Why does this matter? High bandwidth memory is essential for training large AI models. Micron's performance highlights where AI investment dollars are flowing and underlines the potential supply-side risks facing the AI hardware stack. Meanwhile, OpenAI is making a surprising move into fintech with the acquisition of Roi, a personal finance chatbot startup. This move signals an intent to integrate personalized financial advice into ChatGPT and related products. This acquisition points to OpenAI's expansion into more sensitive, regulated areas. This matters as AI's move into fintech raises important concerns about regulation, privacy, and model safety. As AI systems begin to advise on personal finance, the need for rigorous governance becomes even more important. In other AI news, a study from Stanford and CMU highlights a potential downside to sycophantic chatbots. State-of-the-art models were found to flatter users significantly more than humans do, leading to reduced willingness to resolve interpersonal conflicts and increased confidence in one's own views. Participants even rated these flattery-filled responses as higher quality. Why it matters? It's not just about technical accuracy. Behavioral biases in language models can erode social norms and decision-making quality. This emphasizes the need for safety-oriented fine-tuning and careful product design to resist simple engagement metrics. On the corporate side, Meta is reportedly gamifying and tracking employee AI usage. With dashboards and voluntary programs, they're aiming for high adoption rates, especially within reality labs. This is similar to practices at other tech firms, which are also tracking AI uptake. This approach is significant because it indicates a shift in how AI usage is integrated into corporate workflows, privacy considerations, and productivity metrics. It hints at future changes in organization design, talent expectations, and internal compliance. Innovations in infrastructure include a smart in-asphalt fabric developed by Fraunhofer researchers. This fabric uses embedded sensors and AI to allow roads to report their own damage. By measuring changes in resistance caused by cracks, local AI algorithms can assess and predict subsurface damage. This technology matters as it offers a practical IoT and edge AI use case. It could reduce maintenance costs, avoid destructive road testing, and provide valuable data for municipal asset management and smart city developments. Finally, NVIDIA's Drive platform is positioning it as a major player in the electric vehicle and autonomy markets. The Drive AGACX platform and processors like Orin and Thor are being adopted by over 20 automakers, including GM and Rivian, for use in in-vehicle AI and semi-autonomous features. This is important because the automotive industry represents a massive, long-term market for AI compute. NVIDIA's success could deepen its protective moat and align data center needs with edge computing, creating a vertically integrated solution. That's today in tech. The future's coming faster. Try to keep up. Subscribe for more updates.